The stairway's blocked off. You can't get up.
A Columbia apartment fire claims the lives of 2 children.
Being them kids in the house, they screaming. You hear them scream. You hear these kids die.
First responders risking their lives.
Overall, I'm just proud of the police and fire service and the way that we're able to work together and try to keep people safe the best that we can.
Questions remain as innocent lives are cut short.
As always, we remind our residents that working smoke alarms save lives.
2 children died early this morning during a fire at a townhome in West Columbia.
Now, there's still a lot of unanswered questions about this fire that we've been telling you about all day, but here is what we know right now. First responders were called to Columbia Square Apartments on Claudel Lane just before 1:30. Fire officials said there were 12 people inside of the home when that fire started. Of those, 11 were children. The damage is guessed to be about $80,000 worth.
And officials aren't confirming the names of the victims at this point out of respect for their families and privacy.
And ABC 17's Abigail Landwehr is out front of that apartment complex right now. Abigail, officials held a news conference earlier today all about this.
Yeah, that's right, Marissa and Lucas. A press conference was held at City Hall at 11 o'clock today, where officials confirmed 1 adult and 11 children were in the building at the time of the fire. This morning, I spoke with neighbors in a nearby complex who told me they were evacuating their own homes before first responders got to the scene. They added that the smoke was so thick they thought it was fog at first. At the press conference, CPD confirmed that 2 police officers tried to enter the home before the fire crews arrived, but the fire was too intense to reach upstairs. One of the officers suffered smoke inhalation and was rushed to the hospital. His name is being held by officials for privacy reasons, but he was released from the hospital this morning. A few minutes later, 13 fire crews responded to the scene. Officials at the press conference confirmed that 2 children were found dead when CFD arrived. 3 other children were rushed to the ambulance to one of the local hospitals for care. It's unknown how they're doing. And while we don't know the ages of any of the children in the complex, officials confirmed that they reached out to Columbia Public Schools.
Yes, we have reached out to Columbia Public Schools, to their safety staff, and those affected schools have been notified, so they have additional counselors that have been brought in to be prepared to have those conversations.
And we reached out to CPS earlier today, and they added that the loss of children too soon is heartbreaking, and that additional support and counseling is being offered at the schools. This morning, flowers and 2 balloons in the shape of a heart and star were left to honor the 2 children who died in the fire. As you can see behind me, that pile has grown. Reporting in Columbia, Abigail Landwehr, ABC 17 News.
Abigail, thank you. Now, also during that news conference today, Mayor Barbara Buffalo spoke.
As a mother, I can imagine no loss. I can imagine this is horrible. And I know that no words can take away the pain and the loss from this. And we cannot get back yesterday, but what we do today and tomorrow can help. And as a community, we can come together.
Mayor Buffalo also encouraged anyone who could help to donate to the American Red Cross. Now, according to the Red Cross, the Central and Northern Missouri chapter have responded to around 180 disaster responses, which mostly make up fires this year. It is unclear if the Red Cross has helped the family that were victims of this fire. And Columbia Fire Chief Clayton Farr Jr. also spoke about the investigation and the tragic loss of life.
He emphasized the importance of smoke alarms and how they can save lives. Farr says there were no smoke detectors on the 2nd level of this unit and a non-working one on the 1st level. ABC 17's Chris Bryant continues our team coverage tonight. Chris, who is responsible for ensuring there's a working smoke detector in apartments?
Lucas, Marissa, good evening. And you can see those balloons have just continued to grow out here at the scene. But while the fire is still under investigation, I dug into those city records, and according to the Office of Community Development, the Columbia Square apartment complex was in compliance with their reports and got this certificate of compliance last November, and it's valid until November 1st of next year. I also asked the city, the police department, and the fire department if Columbia Square Apartments had a history of fire code violations. According to Columbia Fire Chief Clayton Farr Jr., the complex has no known fire code violations. I asked what the requirements for a smoke alarm were in the city when it comes to housing units like the one behind me, and Chief Farr sent me the International Fire Code for 2018, which states that smoke alarms are to be in the hallways, outside of bedrooms, and inside each bedroom. And during their investigation, Chief Farr says investigators only found one smoke alarm inside the unit.
Through our investigative efforts, our fire investigators determined that smoke detectors in the upstairs of this two-story townhome were not present, and the smoke detector in the first level was not functioning, though it was present.
In a statement from Robert Shook, the senior vice president with Yarco, the property management company who owns Columbia Square, says, first and foremost, our sincere condolences to the family for this tragic loss of life that occurred Tuesday night. This is even more distressing when young lives are involved. He goes on to add, as a management company, Yarco is committed to providing respectable, affordable housing, and they go on to say we care deeply about the safety and well-being of our residents and are heartbroken. Marissa Lucas, still at the center of this is the loss of two young lives last night. We will continue to dig deeper into this, ask questions of investigators, and bring you that information as it becomes available online and on air. But for now, in Columbia, Chris Bryant, ABC 17 News.
Chris, just behind you there as you were talking, there were people leaving more balloons, more condolences there for, as you mentioned, the two young people that died in this. Thank you for your report there.